So they know they had to send them.
And he was like, let me know by 11 o'clock.
Okay, BFF. And this the house I actually grew up in. My room was the front room up there. Grandpa driving. Y'all know it's me and Shania, we be everywhere. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So today, as y'all know, I am actually in my hometown. Remember me telling y'all in one of my cooking videos, you guys asked where I was originally from. I am actually from a little small town outside of Chicago called Benton Harbor, Michigan. That's where I was born and raised. As a little girl, growing up, graduating from high school, I was actually born and raised here. So I am going to take you guys to where I grew up, the high school I went to, you know, and some of the things that I did as a little girl growing up on my grandma's farm or orchard field, whatever you want to call it. I'm just going to show you a little bit about, you know, my life and what I did as a little girl. I'm actually, one of my videos, I'm going to actually do story time. So I'm going to do a story time, letting you guys know what I did when I was growing up. Not everything was, I wasn't a terrible kid, but I'm going to talk to you guys and let you guys know, you know, like some of the things I did. Y'all just make sure y'all tune in. I'll be back in a minute. Gang. All right, gang. So I am here. This is the actual street I grew up on, guys. Like, turn it around like nice so we can show. This is the street I actually grew up on, guys. Like, it's crazy. And this the house I actually grew up in. My room was the front room up there. We not really recording a lot, but guys, I haven't been over here in like years. I haven't been over here in like years and years, guys, and it looks crazy. It was so nice when me and my grandma and them lived over here in the house. The house was huge, like, because me, my aunties, and my uncles, and my grandma, grandpa, all of us stayed here. But guys, it was like, it was just like a nice area. Like, yeah, it's crazy, guys. My little hometown, though, y'all, is like, it has a lot of crime. That's why when I graduated high school, I left here. I knew that I had to leave here in order to have a better life. I knew that this little town and stuff like this, it wasn't for me, you know, because it was just like a lot of trouble. But y'all, yeah, this is the house, and I'm looking because I'm like a little sad. Like, that's just so crazy how it looks now. Like for real. Like, yeah, I didn't grow up.
We didn't show y'all the front. It looks.
Yeah, I'm not gonna even show y'all the front, guys. But yeah, it's like. It's real life, like crazy. Like, dang, like I haven't been over here in so long, but this is where a lot of things happen, guys. I'm going to actually do a story time and tell y'all a lot of stuff that y'all really don't know about me. Like, yeah. But yeah, this is the street that I grew up on. I had a cousin. They stayed across the street from me. I had cousins that stayed 2 houses down from us. So yeah, but yeah, I'm gonna show you. I'm even finna go around the corner, and I'm gonna show you guys actually where me and my grandma and them first started going to church. If it's still up, guys, because it's like so crazy. So
road closed.
No, it's right here on this street.
Oh,
right here. Don't even. I look like it's a house now or something. Wow.
Y'all, we grew up in church, literally.
Yeah.
When y'all be in the comments talking about go to church.
Yeah, we grew up. I grew up in church, like.
Yeah.
But the actual church is gone, guys. The church used to be like. I'm gonna roll down the window. And the church used to actually be like right here, guys, but they tore it down. That's crazy. So they tore it down. It was, our little church was like right here. And now they got a house built right there as well. So yeah. Then I'm gonna show y'all like right through the alleyway of where I used to stay. I'm finna turn around and I'm gonna show you guys. It was the Candy Lady house, which was my cousin's house. Freeze cup lady, candy lady. You talking about sold everything. I'm talking about from hamburgers to, from cheeseburgers to pizza she used to make to, I mean everything. You could go over there and get whatever you wanted. But she actually passed away a few years ago. But she's always been the candy lady.
Candy lady.
Her and her son. When I tell you, everybody was at the Candy Lady house. Everybody. But it's right here. Oh, they done painted everything. So it's right here, guys. That was the Candy Lady house.
They got the same address as the other.
And they got the same, yep. And Shania, this was actually Shania's first time ever coming, guys, to my house that I grew up in. She's never been. Because I left here. Like, I left here, like, I left here real young. I did graduate high school from here and everything. But yeah, I left here real young.
So it was 2 churches?
Yeah, that was a church. That church my cousin then went to, the Tabernacle Church of God in Christ. It's still there. So yeah.
That's the church.
Mm-hmm. So this was my neck of the woods. Now you go and put it out and show them like the streets and stuff you want to roll down. Can you see good through the window?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, guys, this where it all started. This where everything, a lot of things happened growing up. But I actually love my hood. I never forget where I came from. And we used to be lit, like lit. It's so crazy because our store is crazy because they tore down right here. This was our store we came to, our little corner store in this lot right here.
Store?
Yeah, it was a little store right here. Let me show y'all the lot right here, y'all. This was a store. It wasn't even no house next to there. This was our store we came to right there. But they done tore that down. So yeah, so now I'm gonna take y'all over to my junior high school, where my mom stayed. My mom stayed in Highland Projects. I'm gonna take y'all over there, show y'all a little bit. Yeah, so I'm gonna take y'all and show y'all my high school and stuff like that. And right here, guys, I'm gonna stop a little bit. Like, this was an ice cream parlor. Like, this where we came and got our ice cream. They had the best ice cream with they had like the crunch. It wasn't like sprinkles, but it had like it was sprinkles with a crunch I would always get as a little girl. But yeah, this used to be an ice cream parlor. Now they say it used to be, they turned it into a barbecue grill. But yeah, I don't know. Right here, over here to the right, this was our, it was like a hospital, Mercy Hospital. And they tore that whole hospital down.
Right there.
Yeah, they tore that whole hospital down right there, guys.
I knew something was missing right there.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
All right, guys, so right here is Highland Projects, guys. This is where I actually, like, my mom lived. She lived here, and the thing about it, my grandma raised me, but I used to come to my mom's house. I used to spend the night, whatever, and kick it. But this is actually Highland Projects. Yeah, it was crazy. It's still crazy, guys. I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna show y'all a little bit about, just give y'all a little bit of where my mom My mom's mom stayed out here as well. My actual grandma that raised me is my dad's mom. She the one raised me. So yeah. This was another one of my neck of the woods. Yeah, I used to be out here. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't a terrible kid at all. Like I was a good girl, but like you couldn't just I didn't just let nobody bother me either or do anything to me. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I ain't gonna say I just was this perfect kid, but yeah, I wasn't terrible. But I'm gonna do story time and let y'all know. But I'm just kind of giving y'all a little insight of where I grew up and how I grew up, because my situation wasn't always the situation I'm in now. That's why, for real, like, I'm real humble, and I thank God every day for where I came from versus where I'm at today. Like, it's really a blessing, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, so I just want to give y'all a little insight. My auntie stayed out here, which was my mom's sister, right there. Yeah, stayed right there. My grandma and my mom stayed like close to each other, maybe like 3 houses down. Yep. And then my mom's mom stayed out here as well, like up the street. So yep, my mom stayed at right there, and my grandma stayed right over across the way. That's crazy. Which was my mom's mom. This is crazy, y'all. I really don't, when I come back home, all I really do is like, I come back to visit my grandma, which is my dad's mom, and then I will go see my mom's mom. My mom don't stay here. My mom still stays in Detroit. So yeah, when I go back there, I see her, or she come back when she'll come to Atlanta. But yeah, and I see my dad and my dad's family and stuff like that. But I really don't come, like, I don't really be doing nothing if it ain't like involving family or us doing family things. Like, I don't ride around, I don't do nothing, because it's a little crazy town. Like, for real, you gotta be careful now. It's crazy. So yeah, so I really, me too, like, just coming and riding by and looking, because I haven't really did this in years, like years. It's like, dang. So we about to leave here, and then I'm gonna show you guys my my grandma's them church, because my grandma and them, we grew up in the church I took y'all to around the corner that they tore down. But actually now, for years now, my grandpa done had his own church. So my grandma is a first lady. They got their own church. We had church yesterday, actually. I should have recorded, but I didn't, y'all. I was tired. I had went the night before, my friend / sister, which is Shania's them. Well, not just Shania, but my kid's auntie. She had a boat ride. It's her birthday, so she had the boat ride. So I was kind of tired because I ain't get in till like 5 that morning or whatever. But I still got up and went to church. But I didn't record. I should have recorded. But y'all, I was tired. So now what I'm doing is I'm going to take y'all to my grandma's church. But right here was our store. And my grandpa, the store used to be across the street, guys. Now, over here what a lot is, that was the store that used to be across the street. My granddad, he actually had credit everywhere. So when I was growing up, they had a store over there. Whatever I wanted, he would just tell them, like, go in there and tell them your granddad told them to put it on credit and I'd be to pay or whatever. Like, whether it was clothes or whatever, my granddad and grandmama, I was spoiled, like real spoiled. And right here, now they built that little store when I became an adult. But they tore that one down. But yeah, y'all, I was a little spoiled little brat. I had a new car off the lot. I was still in high school. Like, my grandma and them had me spoiled. I was the first grandchild on both sides, my mom and my dad's side. So I'm the oldest on both. But yeah, that was the little store. My granddad had credit everywhere. Like, he knew. And I used to be like, granddad, I want such and such. He like, just tell him to put it on. Just tell him to put it on the tab. I'll be over there and pay it when I get off of work. But yeah, we weren't rich, but we lived. They made sure we had what we needed. You know what I'm saying? My grandma always, my granddad always hustled. Like, they always had a hustle. They had their orchard field. On top of the orchard field, they had, you know what I'm saying, they just would hustle. They sold their vegetables and sold them in markets and all that stuff. So, you know, like now, my grandpa and my grandma, they retired, but they own houses around here. So they rent out houses and stuff like that. You know, my grandma, she was, she had her own daycare for 30-some years. She retired, but she had her own daycare, and she did foster care. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you know, like, we wasn't rich, but we was cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, they made sure we had what we needed. And right here is my grandma and grandpa's church, which we was here on yesterday. But yeah, this they church, Living Word Ministry, and that's they church bus. But yeah, so yeah, over here.
Ooh, look at that little place.
And then, y'all, I'm finna take y'all to the club me and my auntie and them used to. A lot happened at this club, because me and my auntie was more of like sister. They thought we was sisters rather than auntie and niece, but I grew up with her, with my grandma. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, I'm gonna have story time with her too. Like, we gonna sit down and talk. But this the lounge we was coming to. I was coming to this club when I wasn't even old enough to be in the club. But it's called Smoky Lounge, and it's still open. But a lot of things happened in there. We actually got barred out of there. They wouldn't let us come back. But I'll tell y'all later why. That's on a whole nother video.
Man.
Alright, guys, so this was my first ever apartment at the age of 17. I graduated high school at 17, and this was my first apartment. Sometimes I be like, I wish I would have stayed with my grandma a little longer, because you know how you get out and go to acting grown, thinking you grown and stuff like that. But yeah, I moved out at the age of 17. And after that, like, I stayed here for maybe like a year, and I knew it was time to go. I knew it wasn't going to be good for me. Just the environment, the school systems, it was just bad. So for me, like, one day I just woke up and like, I was just like, it's time for you to go. And my mom, she was already in Detroit. My mom was already in Detroit. She had already moved. Detroit, had been there for some years. And I was like, it's time for you to go, even if you just start and leave somewhere small before you jump and move somewhere big, just to kind of get a feel of living in a different city or a different state. And I didn't pack up, y'all. I left everything, my car, everything, and I got on the bus and I left, guys. And I ain't been back since. I didn't look back. You know what I'm saying? I hustled. I did what I was supposed to do. I went to college with my children and all that. But yeah, I just saw a better life for me and my children. And I didn't want to continue to like have children or raise. I didn't want to raise children here. I didn't. Even though this is my hometown and I never forget where I came from. But you know, like, I just saw better. I wanted better. I wanted better for myself. But yeah, this is actually my first place, 1837. Yeah, that was my first place there. And after that, I was out of here. Yeah. It was lit. My auntie, she stayed down the street from me. My uncle's baby mama stayed down. But yeah, these are low income places, and I was able to get in. I had filled it out. And my auntie and them, they was already staying here, you know, because they was already of age. So they had been staying here for a while. Then one of my other aunties, she moved on the other side. So yeah, this was my first place. All right, guys. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take you guys to my high school. This high school, guys, my high school, this is the only high school in my little city. So everybody went to this high school. I loved my high school, but like, it was just like crazy. It was crazy there, because like growing up, my grandma and them always made sure I had the best. like, you know, and they made it happen for me. So it was more like back then, like, you know how people like want to be basically like, oh, you think you all that. I have always been a humble person. It wasn't me being all that, but it's like people don't want to see you, you know what I'm saying, look nice or carry yourself a certain way. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I liked high school, but then I didn't. But I'm a talk to y'all about that at a later time. But yeah, I actually shut the high school down. They had to call the fire department and everything, cause I had sprayed the police mace. Some girls was trying to, you know, jump on me, and I wasn't having that. Like, but yeah, I'll tell y'all that later. But it's got 3 floors. It went all the way up to the 3rd floor, so they had to shut the school down. Fire department, all that and stuff was there. But this is a little town, y'all. Everybody went to the same high school. I actually forgot to take y'all to my junior high. I'll take y'all there right now, and then I'll take y'all to the high school. So yeah, if it's still there, guys. But I had some good times here, though. It wasn't all bad. I had some good times. And just growing up with my grandma and my family and stuff, it was good. My family is like close. We was real close knit growing up and all that stuff. So yeah, and I was the oldest, so I took on a lot of responsibility, like when it came to helping with my other younger like cousins and my sister, and you know, and stuff like that. Like, I always helped my grandma. I actually went to junior high. We actually had 2 parts. We would have to walk over here for different classes and cross the street and walk over to the other side. They done made this now an elementary school, like both of them. It's actually an academy, an elementary academy. Okay, so now I'm gonna go cross this bridge. I haven't been across this bridge probably in over 20 years. Oh, look, there go her name. Tawana Marie Floyd. Memorial Bridge. The bridge cracked.
That's her name.
And she fell through. Dang.
Where it
I did not
cracked?
know they put that right there.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
Where it cracked at?
Huh? It's cracked up here.
In the middle?
I don't know exactly. It was somewhere right here. Yeah. The bridge actually cracked. I haven't been over this bridge in 20 years, y'all. I always
There you go
was.
again.
Yeah, I always was scared, but yeah, they done named it after her. That's crazy. Yeah, that was her.
Dang. I remember you telling me that, but
Yeah, it's so crazy. All right, guys, so this is where I went to high school. Crazy, y'all. Like, it's bring back so many memories. It was a lot of good memories, but it also was some bad memories. My cousin, he got killed at the age of 16. That was one of my favorite cousins.
Rainy.
We hung together, huh?
Rainy.
We hung together every day. Like, yeah, he got killed. He got shot. But yeah, so this is my high school. I'm gonna get out. All right, guys, so this is the store we all hung out at. It was called BJ's. Now it says it's J and B, but it was BJ's, and a lot of killing has happened up here at this store. We done seen a lot here. But I'm gonna show y'all. I ain't getting out. But I'm gonna just show y'all. Did you show him the store now? Okay, yeah. We just riding through, guys. Another thing, I'm just riding through. I would get out, but like, some people stay in some of these houses. I don't want people to feel uncomfortable or think I'm doing something, you know, wrong or whatever. Then another thing, y'all, it's cold here. It's like 50 degrees. So I didn't want to get out and get to walking. My hair blowing. I look crazy. But yeah, that's the store. Lot of things happened at that store, y'all. My little hometown. But like, I feel like it's even worse now, y'all. Like, this generation now is like a lot of killing. Like, since I've been here, it's been 2 killings already, and I ain't been here a week. Yeah. So yeah, it's crazy. Over here, right here is where my auntie and them, they grew up. My auntie, my daddy. This Broadway Park.
This is
like,
what Granny took.
Yeah, they actually did a good job. Like, it used to be, at least used to look crazy, but look like, you know, they building up certain areas or whatever. But yeah, that park is where my aunties and uncles and daddy and all them grew up at. So yeah, I have good memories and I have some bad, but at the end of the day, I'll never forget where I came from. And I always come and I see friends and stuff. Like, I'm meeting up with one of my old time friends. Y'all gonna see her. We've been friends since what, elementary. We fought together and everything, and we still friends right now today. But we're actually meeting up for drinks, so you guys will see her. She'll be on my vlog as well, so y'all stay tuned. Her name is Niecy. That's my dog. So yeah, I see y'all in a minute. All right, guys, so I am on my way out to get my granddad out our orchard field farm or whatever. I'm gonna show you guys a little bit of what we have did, like, for over 20 years, probably 30 years. This is all that he's been doing. The workers picking what they need to pick, and he run the tractor trailer and all that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna show y'all right now. He's in the apple orchard. So I'm gonna show y'all how they pick the apple orchards or whatever, but different seasons. Y'all, when I was here in Michigan and Detroit, I never had to worry about fresh vegetables, fruit, nothing. Like, they grow everything from watermelons, cabbage, to everything, greens, to snap peas, like any fruit or vegetable you really can name, they grow it in the seasons that they, you know, they actual blossom or bloom or whatever. But yeah, I used to be out here picking and stuff like that. We had an outhouse. We had an actual house out here back then when I was growing up, but we had an outhouse. So when we came to the house out here to stay, me and my grandma, for the weekend, it was like so enjoyable. We went to the rummage sales, like that, the rummage sales. That was like an enjoyable moment for me. Like, we would come out here, watch movies. My favorite movie, y'all, was Annie. So she would rent that Annie movie every weekend, and we would go out here and watch movies. We used to have to light the little fire in order to heat the house up. I used to have to use the outhouse. We used to have to use the outhouse. But then, as you know, things got better for us and money got better and was growing, they actually like put the bathroom inside the house and all that stuff. So yeah, so I'm about to take y'all out here and show y'all a little bit of what I do. I'm like a little, you know, country girl, you know what I'm saying, slash bad girl, you know. I'll be back in a minute.
What?
All right, guys, so as you know, I was showing y'all on the road that I was on my way out to pick my grandpa up from in our little orchard field slash farm, or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, this is a place that we actually stopped at every time we was out here to get chicken strips, fries, and ice cream. And it's still here, guys, over 20 years ago. Yeah, so it's still out here, still here. And there go Naya. Naya wanted to stop out here and get ice cream because she do remember this. Huh? They ain't got what you want?
I wanted the cherry dip, but they only got pumpkin pie hand dip.
Pumpkin pie hand dip. Pumpkin pie might be good.
You think?
I might try it because pumpkin is actually good. But guys, yeah, so we're about to get some ice cream, and then we're on our way. I'm gonna show you guys my granddad. He at the apple orchard field right now. So y'all, this is my grandpa driving the tractor trailer. They out there, his workers, they out there picking the apples, but he have to take them to bins, and when they full, then he bring them back up and put them up. But this him on the tractor trailer. Y'all see him? Y'all see y'all know the vibe. I'm trying to go show y'all where some of them, they out here apple picking. So yeah, they be hustling, getting that money. That's where I get it from. That's where my kids get it from. Y'all know the vibe.
That's my daughter.
We on the tractor trailer, y'all. I hope he don't hit me up against these bushes. Look, there goes some apples. They growing. They little. We out here in the field. Grandpa driving. Y'all know it's me and Shania. We be everywhere. We ride. And he talking about we gotta walk back. Some of the apples done fell, guys. Some of the apples, they done fell on the ground. But they be so good and sweet, y'all. Like the juice, they be sweet and good. See, that go. I don't know if y'all, I'm gonna show y'all the apples in a minute. I'm finna get off. Apples, guys, they are so good. These, Grandpa, which apples these called? Golden Delicious?
Golden Delicious.
These is the Golden Delicious. These ain't the Honey Crisp or the red one.
Oh, the green.
Yeah, yes. These the Golden Delicious. Look at all those apples on the trees, guys. They picking them. So they back here now picking them. And putting them in the bush. Yeah. They be so good. They look pretty.
All right, y'all go on back. Y'all walk right on straight back.
All right. Guys, so we are actually over here at the barn and stuff with my granddad. All this stuff is newly built that they built, guys. Cause at first it was we had to use an outhouse. It wasn't a barn or nothing for the tractor trailers, like nothing, guys. So this is so cool. But I'm gonna show you actually. Look at the cat right there. I'm gonna show you guys. Right here is our little house that we had to come to, and it had no bathroom at first, guys, but now it has a bathroom. They put a bathroom in there. The outhouse used to be right here on this side. So when we came, I used to have to come out here and use the outhouse, but I used to cry to my granny when I was younger because I'm like, I don't want to go out there. I just want to go back home, go to the city. Because I'm like, I'm not going out there and use it. So she would get a pail for me, guys, to use it in the inside because I told you I was like a brat, okay? So she would do that, but now they got trailers out here for like the workers to stay if they need to, like, so they have the trailers and stuff out here for them to stay at when they need to. All this over here is also their orchard field. All that back there is huge, guys. But right now, I don't think they doing anything over here. Maybe they is. I didn't ask my granddad, but what's right now they're doing is like the apple orchard. But yeah, it's so cool. Well, I'm a country girl. Like, I like the country. I really don't. The city life, that's why my kids always be like, Ma, you need to stay in the city. They like the city life because they used to Detroit. That's where they grew up at. So, this is it. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope it wasn't boring. I hope it gave y'all a little insight of where I grew up and what I had going on. Hey guys, so I am on my way into the restaurant to actually meet my friends for drinks. So you guys just stay tuned. I will be back in a minute. Some of them act crazy, some of them, you know, but y'all gonna see I am on my way in here to meet with my friends that's actually, we've been friends for 20 plus years and still friends, even though we don't talk every day. But yeah, so y'all gonna get to meet them as well. Y'all just stay tuned because we have a good time. Gang. So this is my friend. She's been my friend for 20 plus years.
No, it's 30.
Oh,
Like
I said, exactly.
Girl,
Like
put them
this my friend I fought with. We did everything together. Like, we dressed alike. We did it all, y'all.
She was my friend.
How are you on this music part? Happy play the music.
for you.
What, you trying to date outside your range?
Nah, this just was popping up.
Nobody want him either.
I put it in Detroit because I don't want nobody from around here.
Well, don't put it
Go further
somewhere.
out.
I
Yeah.
had Chicago. All them look like pimps and players.
Yeah.
They be
You don't
having
wanna
too
meet
much
them.
Gucci.
Yeah.
Everything. 15 different pieces, everything Gucci, the chair they sitting on, the phone they own,
Be so too much
Extra,
extra.
just
Ooh,
extra.
yeah.
jeans tighter than mine. Lord, what is we gonna do out here?
Seeing that the packages got lost in the house.
Can't see after. So they taking it. They don't know what driver time.
Okay.
They don't know what driver time to deliver.
No, what they did, when they resent these strips, them strips that I had on Saturday, I was like, can you please not put my stuff on the package? I said, just put, supervisor order or whatever. And that's the only way I got it.
So they know they had to send that. Yeah.
And he was like, let me know,
Okay, be at that.
you're received the package. He said, because I can right on and see, but it came when he did it. So I had to call into Amazon and have the supervisor order my stuff just to get it.
Until next time, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. It's lit. See y'all in the next video. Gang.